again, so far we have talked about the general methodology of Wider World. We have walked through a unit, and now in the final part of this video series, we will visit ActiveTeach, which is the offline classroom teaching tool. And we will see what kind of functionalities it has and how we can use it in the classroom more effectively. When you open the file of ActiveTeach, the screen that you will see is going to ask you that question: what do you want to do? This question is asked because do you want to save your work, use the work that you saved in another classroom, or work at home, do some changes, add some files and use it in the classroom later on, or you don't want to save your work and use the way that it is already presented in the program. If you want to learn more about how to use this ActiveTeach program, then on the screen that Show Help PDF is going to give you the stages and functionalities that are existing in ActiveTeach. Because I'm not going to save my work, I will say don't save my work, and I will start working on ActiveTeach. So, on the first screen, when you say Start, you will see the student book contents and the units of the student's book, as well as the end meta, which are grammar time, verbs, culture, exam time, and CLIL. Once the student book pages are visited or done, then comes the workbook pages. You see the units and also the workbook exam time pages here. Also, on the first screen, you will see the Help tab, which is going to give you the same PDF that is provided to you on the opening screen of the program. Next to that one, you will see Teacher's Resource Book, in which you will be able to see all the extra photocopiable resources provided with the resource book in the system for each unit, instructions, and the key answers. Moreover, the audio resources are all listed here as class audios and workbook audios. You will be able to reach the videos within the unit. However, if you want to reach the videos without going into the unit, you can go to Video Resources, choose the unit that you would like to work with, choose the video that you would like to work with, and directly see the video there instead of losing time on the student's book page if you have got some other things to do. Another tab is going to be the phonetic chart here. You will see each phoneme. You will be able to hear how it is pronounced. You will see some example words.
Sheep. Read. Key.
As in
Owl. How. House. Cloud.
Depending on your lesson structure, you may go to this phonetic chart from time to time and show your learners how to pronounce different phonemes. In the toolbox, you can have stopwatch, which you can use to set some time for the activities in the classroom. You can say countdown, start, stop, or reset. So when you say countdown and you enter from where it will count down, let's say 3 minutes 50 seconds, and then you will say start and it will start counting down. So you can stop it or reset it, or you can escape from the screen. Another tool is going to be the scoreboard. If you have got some activities to do in the classroom, like teamwork or some team competitions, Then you can set the teams and you can add the scores to the teams on this screen, and you can keep a record of what is going on in the classroom. So, having seen what is presented on the opening page of the ActiveTeach, let's go into the unit and see the other functionalities within the unit. We have visited Unit 4 in our unit walkthrough. So I'm going to go to Unit 4 again to show you how you can reach different things there. If you may remember, this is the unit opening page and you see the activities here. For which activity you would like to work, then you will go and click on this activity and you will see this activity bigger on the screen, which has got some interactive functionalities as well. For this activity, for instance, you can show the answer or hide the answer. You can submit the answer and check whether it is correct or not. You can show all the answers together or you can show them one by one with the system. If you would like to go to the page again, back to the page, then the arrow here, go up a level, is going to help you. So now you have gone up a level. If you would like to work with the audios, then click on the activity type. You see the activity here. You can submit answers. Some of them are typing, some of them are drag and drop activities. Let's drag and drop some of these words here, for instance. And submit answers. As seen, they are all wrong. You can either say show answers, all of them can be shown. You can reset, or you can show the answers one by one, clicking on the tick next to the blank. And if you would like to play the audio, then here on the right corner, you see click here to listen. Click there and it will automatically start playing.
Character. Episode.
And if you would like to show the transcript of that audio, then clicking here is going to help you. Whatever word is being said at that moment, it is going to be highlighted.
Reviews. Screen. Screens.
So let's go up a level and continue working in the page. If you want to go to the next page, just clicking on this arrow showing right is going to take you to the next page, and left arrow is going to take you to the previous page. So in the next page, for instance, we have got a Vox Pop video. How will you be able to play the videos within the unit? Again, just clicking on this activity, it will pop up on your screen. There are questions asked, but if you want to watch it, click here to watch will help you. And if you want to keep it in a bigger screen, here is what you are going to do.
Which is better, the theatre or the cinema?
Theatre is better than cinema, in my opinion. The only reason I think that theatre is better than cinema is because it's more of an experience overall.
Theatre is better than cinema because it's live and you can't compete with a live performance.
Theatre is better than the cinema because you have a much closer experience with the actors involved every day.
If you may remember from the previous videos, we said that Vox Pop videos are the interviews with the native speakers of English or some foreign speakers in the streets of London. So this is an example of Vox Pop video here. If you would like to show the script of this video, then clicking here is going to help you.
You can go see the same show at the theatre, and the show will be a bit different.
I think the theatre is better than the cinema because it is, you feel like you're there more, you're more involved. I'm always personally love the theatre because I'm very into theatre myself.
Okay, so let's move on to other functionalities. So we have seen the video and we're back to the screen again. Again, saying leveling up, it will guide us to the page that we had the content from. We have seen the Vox Pop video presented in exercise 6. Now let's see a reading exercise. For instance, the exercise that we visited earlier in the previous part of the video series. So what you are going to do again, an interactive activity that you can choose among. You can either check one by one, or you can submit answers, or you can show answers. At the same time, if you would like to refer to the text, you don't need to go to the student's book page again. Here, the attachment of text is going to show you the text, and with this you can show your students from where you have taken the answer, where do you refer to. So this is going to be helpful to you while working in reading exercises. So let's look at the speaking page now. Here you see another video, the video of drama video series. Just as an example, let's see that drama video series. Again, you can see the text because it is already scripted on the student's book page. You can click here to watch the video. You can pause or stop the video, and escaping from the screen is going to take you back to the screen where you clicked here to watch the video. Again, let's go a level up. Here you're back to the student's book page. For instance, in this next page, you would like to zoom in to the word list to show the vocabulary items and their pronunciation to your students. Although when you click here with the activity, it makes the activity bigger on the screen. If you don't want to use that functionality and you want to zoom in, then here Zoom tool is going to help you. Just clicking on it, choosing the area that you would like to zoom in is going to make it bigger on the screen. And clicking on the same area with the zoom tool again is going to give it the original visual back to you. Let's say again you have zoomed in and you want to play around the page. The hand tool in the toolbox is going to help you to move around the page. So clicking on zoom tool again and zooming out and clicking on that arrow is going to turn all the functionalities back. Let's look at the toolbox here, how you can make the best out of that toolbox. So you have got the pen tool that you can write on the page. You have got the highlight marker. So if you would like to highlight some words, some parts of a text, then you can use this highlighter. So you've got your eraser to clean what you have already written. You can also use this arrow to undo things that you have done before. And if you have drawn something on the screen and you want to clear them all, then clear all drawing is going to help you. So here, this arrow is going to help you to change the thickness of your highlighter. Let's look at some of the other tools in the toolbox. So this is going to give you the chance to add some posts on the page. So you can add some notes like assign as homework. So this is going to be your note for the lesson when you see it. And also, you can add some web links on the page. For instance, you have got a very nice video that will help you to revise this vocabulary, or that will help you to revise this speaking lesson. So you click here, you copy or paste or write down the link. Let's say the link for this lesson is english.com/wider world, and you can save it. So when you say open, it directs you to the home page, to the link that you have just entered there. Let's go back there. Here is the link icon. So when you click on it, again, you can either open it or edit it. Another one that you can use as another function that you can use in this toolbox is link a file to the page. So let's say you are going to talk about some movies that you really like. Then you can choose some files from your own device. You can either choose or browse, choose the file and say choose, and it will be on the page. When you escape from here, this icon is going to show you that you have uploaded some files on this page. Let's say there is a picture on the screen and you would like to cover it up and you would like to do some memory game with your students. Okay? So let's choose a picture, not this one, another one that has got more things in it, if we can find one. Okay. All right, so I am going to use this, cover the picture, and I can ask questions to my students like, what did you see there? What do you remember? What color was it? Was there a banana? Was there another thing that is really interesting you saw there? Okay, so you can use this, and also you can move it around slowly. And this is a great tool to use in the classroom to help students memorize or to get their attention more on the tasks. This game icon here is going to give you some options to draft a game. For instance, notes and crosses, you click on it, you say okay, you create the game title, let's say how many, and then you can write like is, are, little, and etc. And you can save it. And then in the classroom, clicking on this game, you will be able to play it with your students. So there are different just 3 game ideas, game drafts here, that you can use these drafts to create your own game to play in the classroom. If you would like to type something on the page, then you can use that T icon to write the things on the page. Also, a blank page is provided here for you. Just clicking on it, you can show the blank page, you can write on it on your interactive board, or you can hide it. And if you need a screen keyboard, the K, letter K, this icon is going to help you. So here is the keyboard. If you've got an interactive board, then you can use this keyboard of the ActiveTeach, the program itself. And you can close it from there. So there might be some items that you have moved into the trash, like you want to get rid of this game. You take it into the trash icon and you get rid of them from the screen. And clicking on the trash, you will be able to drag and clean them from your screen. Here you see an icon that is to navigate to you to any page. The units are listed here. You can click on the unit name, you can click on the page, and that page appears on the screen. So it is easy to navigate you through the other pages. If all of a sudden you remember, like, we have learned this word in Unit 2, don't you remember? So instead of using the arrows going to next page or previous page, you can just go to Unit 2, go to the page, related page, and you can say, see, the words are here, we have learned it before. In this part of the video, we've talked about how to use some functions in ActiveTeach, but if you still have some questions, then this help tab here is going to help you with a PDF that guides you through ActiveTeach again. That was the end of this video series. Thank you all. We hope it was useful and helpful to you, and it makes your lives easier as teachers while using By the World. Goodbye.